Minister, you'll be handing over a message, a special message, to my understanding, from your President Geingob to his Serbian counterpart, seeing that his foreign minister was in Namibia not so long ago. Can you touch a bit more on that? What is President Geingob's message? I know it's a bit premature to say what's stated in the message, but perhaps on the relations between the two countries, why the message to the Serbian president?
Thank you very much, Blanche, but at this point of time, the message is enclosed in a sealed envelope. Myself, I did not see it yet, but one will say it's the acceptance of the invitation to this very important meeting, and the tendering of his apology for not attending in person. That's just what I'm guessing, but the whole message is in an enclosed envelope.
Mm-hmm. You said the meeting is quite important. Now talk to us about its significance when it comes to particularly a country as young as Namibia.
Yeah, as an example of Namibia's commitment towards the Namibia's cause, the 1985 extraordinary ministerial meeting had an important and enlightened statement by the then Comrade Sam Nujoma, President of SWAPO and the founding father of the Republic, regarding the situation in and around Namibia and the progress of the liberation struggle of the Namibian people. The ministers by then expressed their satisfaction at the personal presence at the meeting of the SWAPO leaders, coinciding with the 25th anniversary of the establishment of SWAPO. His statement was deemed by the participants to be of a great value in making possible a well-informed and comprehensive assessment of the current situation with regard to the Namibian question, as well as an inspiration to the movement to further intensify its active support for the Namibian cause. So the statement of the then president of the SWAPO was circulated as a working document of the meeting.
Mm-hmm. Now,
that's why NAM is so important to Namibia as a country.
Now, Minister, the movement is the second largest multilateral platform that's now after the UN, but is always being criticized for, let's say, lack of relevance in world affairs. Will this particular meeting, seeing that it's the 60th anniversary of the movement, will this issue feature for the relevance of NAM to be at the world stage again?
Yes, and I can still testify its relevance, because NAM is still relevant and it still has a role to play. NAM still addresses pending issues or agendas related to decolonization, self-determination, and sovereignty. An example is the Palestine. It's a Palestine issue which is still on the NAM agenda since 1961. And the movement's existence is important to ensure continued support for the Palestinian cause. During the ministerial meeting of the Coordination Bureau of the Non-Aligned meeting, held from 18 to 21 July 2019 in Caracas, Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, on the theme Promotion and Consolidation of Peace through Respect for International Law, a political declaration of the Ministerial Committee of the Non-Aligned Movement on Palestine was adopted. So the political declaration today stresses that a lasting solution to the question of Palestine in all its aspects must remain a priority on the movement's agenda and reaffirm support to the initiative of the State of Palestine at the UN, including the resolution on the question of Palestine that are annually presented within the various committees of the UN General Assembly, and we also bring in Western Sahara It
Yes.
also still was the same movement. That's why we are saying this movement is relevant and it discusses the current affairs.
So its
If
voice
I
is
have to
still
go
out there.
on, it also has the challenges brought by the current COVID-19 pandemic. It's another example of why NEM is still relevant. And one important issue was the unfair distribution of vaccines. Azerbaijan's president, Aliyev, as the current chairperson of NEM, highlighted the injustice and inequality in the distribution of vaccines due to the attitudes of some developed countries that COVID-19 pandemic reversed economies all over the world, including NEM countries.